The film opens with two police officers transporting a criminal named Krug in their car. Krug keeps glancing back, as if expecting someone. At a railway crossing, they stop for a passing train. Suddenly, another car rams into theirs, dragging it away and leaving both officers severely injured. Two people, a young man and a woman, emerge from the second car. They're Krug's accomplices, his brother and friend, there to free him. They brutally beat the officers, then shoot and kill them. The scene shifts to Mary, a 17-year-old skilled swimmer. Her parents, a busy doctor father and preoccupied mother, rarely have time for her. To make up for it, they plan a trip to their lake house. At the house, photos reveal Mary had a brother. Feeling bored, Mary asks to visit a friend. Her mother, worried for her safety, objects, but her father allows it, giving her car keys and money. Her mother disapproves. Mary drives to meet her friend, a cashier at a city store. They notice a boy lingering in the shop, watching them closely. He approaches a counter, asking for cigarettes, but Mary's friend refuses since he's underage. He offers a party in exchange for the cigarettes, and she agrees. When he pulls out money, a blood-stained note slips out, which he quickly hides. Mary and her friend don't notice. The three head to the boy's house. Mary waits in the car while her friend and the boy go inside. After a long wait, Mary grows anxious and enters to find them smoking and drinking. Her friend urges her join, and reluctantly, Mary does, loosening up as they bond. Mary's mother calls, worried, asking when she'll return. Mary asks to stay at her friend's, but the call cuts off before her mother responds. Later, the boy's family arrives, Krug, his brother, and his friend, the same trio who killed the officers. Krug, the boy's father, scolds his son for partying while the police are after them. He orders his brother and friend to seize Mary and her friend. Terrified, Mary pleads for release, promising silence, but Krug ignores her. His brother threatens them with a knife. Mary begs the boy for help, but he's powerless against his father. Mary's friend slips away to the bathroom, locking the door to call the police. Krug's brother climbs through the window, snatches and smashes her phone, and beats her. They destroy Mary's phone too, ensuring no further calls. The group kidnaps the girls and drives off. On the road, Mary recognizes a route to her lake house and hatches a plan. She swiftly unlocks the car door and tries to escape, causing the car to swerve and crash into a tree. The car crashes violently, and in the chaos, Mary's friend bolts, pursued by Krug's brother and his accomplice. She reaches a factory, screaming for help, but they catch her and drag her back. They bind both girls and throw them to the ground. Krug orders his son, the girl's friend, to harm them, but he refuses outright. Infuriated by this and Mary's friend cursing them, Krug stabs her deeply in the stomach, leaving her to suffer. Turning to Mary, Krug beats her savagely and assaults her, with his accomplice aiding him. Seizing a moment, Mary grabs a rock and smashes against Krug's head, then flees to the lake shore. Krug and his accomplice pursue, firing at her. Miraculously, no bullets hit her. A skilled swimmer, Mary dives into the lake, swimming hard to escape. Krug keeps shooting, and just before she reaches the opposite shore, a bullet grazes her. She's badly wounded and passes out in the water. Thinking she's dead, Krug and his group leave, needing help for their own injuries. Krug's brother and son are hurt. They head to a nearby lake house, unaware it belongs to Mary's parents. They ask for assistance, and Mary's parents, not knowing who they are, agree to help. Mary's father, a doctor, treats their wounds, while her mother offers them shelter in the guest house due to the heavy rain and their lack of a car. She serves them coffee. When Krug's son goes to the kitchen to return his cup, he spots Mary's photo on the fridge and realizes these are her parents. Terrified that his father might kill him too, he keeps quiet but breaks down in tears, consumed by guilt. He believes none of this would have happened if he hadn't brought the girls to his house. Quietly, he leaves Mary's locker behind and rejoins the others. The four settle in for the night. As Mary's parents head to their room, they hear odd noises outside. Stepping out to check, they're shocked to find Mary lying there, gravely injured. Panic-stricken, they rush to her side, horrified by her condition. They carry her inside, discovering a bullet wound in her back. Mary's mother heads to the kitchen for supplies to treat Mary's wounds and spots Mary's locket on the counter. She grabs it and rushes to her husband, explaining that Mary was wearing it when she left, but now it's here, where Krug's son had been. They realize these people must be responsible for Mary's condition. Both break down in tears. As Mary's father treats her, he sees the extent of her injuries, fueling his rage. Determined to save her and seek revenge, he asks his wife for the boat keys to get Mary to safety. She hands him over, and he prepares the boat. In the guest house, everyone is asleep except Krug's son, who can't rest. He quietly takes his father's gun. Meanwhile, Mary's mother, in the kitchen with a knife, plans to kill the intruders. Krug's brother enters, unaware of their scheme. She keeps him away from the fridge, where Mary's photo is, and distracts him by offering juice. As he steps out, he sees Mary on the table, but before he can alert Krug, Mary's mother attacks. He breaks free, grabs a knife, and tries to stab her. Mary's father bursts in, yanks him back by the hair, and savagely injures his hands, plunging them into scalding water to intensify his pain. He then smashes a hammer into his head, leaving him alive but in agony. Mary's parents head to the guest house, where Krug and his friends sleep. Krug's son, holding the gun, points it at them but doesn't shoot. Instead, he hands it to Mary's father. The noise wakes Krug's friend, and Mary's father shoots, grazing her neck. Bleeding heavily, she flees the bathroom. Mary's parents barge in, beat her, and finish her off with a bullet to the neck. Krug wakes, but as Mary's father fires, he leaps through the window and escapes to the main house. Inside, Krug finds his brother's battered body and sees blood-soaked clothes on the table. Confused about why these people attacked, glancing out the window, he spots Mary and her mother in the boat, preparing to leave. It clicks. Mary is her daughter, and they're after revenge. Just then, Mary's father enters the house, hunting him. Krug sees him coming. A brutal fight erupts between Mary's father and Krug. They hurl objects and trade heavy blows, but Krug soon gains the upper hand, pummeling Mary's father until he collapses, wounded. Mocking him, Krug taunts, "You know what we did to your daughter and her friend?" Enraged, Mary's father summons his strength and fights back. Krug grabs an iron rod, striking harder, nearly killing him. Just then, Krug's son, Mary's friend, arrives, aiming a gun at his father. Krug snatches it, yanks his son's hair, and beats him savagely. Mary's mother sneaks up and attacks Krug, forcing him to release his son. Mary's father joins her, and together they batter Krug until he's so battered he passes out. They flee with Mary and Krug's son via the boat. But Mary's father, unable to let Krug live, returns. While Krug lies unconscious, he uses a sharp blade to sever key nerves, paralyzing him completely, a living corpse, unable to move. When Krug wakes, he pleads, "You're a doctor. What did you do?" "Surgery." Mary's father replies coldly, "What I've done, you'll enjoy, if you survive." They shove Krug's head into an oven, crank it to full blast, and leave. His head burns. Smoke pours out and explodes into pieces, ending in a gruesome, painful death. Mary's parents' revenge is complete. The story leaves lessons. Always make time for your children, spend it with them, and stay connected. To prevent children from developing habits of wandering that lead to trouble, parents should guide them carefully. If you can't always be there, keep a close watch on them and prioritize their safety. With this message, the film concludes,